Yo, what is up guys? Delboy here, aka Blue Collar Sports TV. Hope you guys are well. So, following Tyson Furys' topsy-turvy battle with little-known Swedish southpaw Otto Wallin, has Tyson Furys' mystique been extinguished with this latest performance, and has he been exposed to some degree? I want to ask a certain section of people those questions. Now, for me personally, I do not believe Tyson Fury was exposed. I'll tell you why. I've been following Tyson Fury's career basically since it began. You know, he turned pro and his first few fights were on ITV4. He then had a couple of fights on Sky against John McDermott. Then he moved to Channel 5, had a few fights there, and basically over the years, you know, he's progressed up the levels. He became a world heavyweight champion. You know, he had his trials and tribulations after that, and here we are in 2019. He's back near the top of the heavyweight division. But I've seen the journey from start to finish, and I always wondered why there was this aura of invincibility around Tyson Fury. I never understood it, if I'm being completely honest. And I think most people who are pushing that kind of narrative, you know, they've not really seen this guy's career since get-go. You know, they've basically jumped on the bandwagon when he became relevant at world level. But if you followed Tyson's career since get-go, you would have always realised there was an air of vulnerability around Tyson Fury. Several of Tyson Fury's early fights, you know, he got by, you know, with the skin of his teeth, really. Look at that first John McDermott fight. He lost that fight and got a gift decision. He was pressured, he was bullied, and, you know, John McDermott won that fight, but he got shafted on the judges' scorecards. Now, again, I appreciate that was a long time ago, and I know Tyson Fury is a completely different fighter now, and a lot better. You know, he's a world-class fighter now. I get that Tyson Fury was a prospect back then. But, you know, even after that John McDermott fight, when you go through his career, several of his fights on Channel 5, you know, he looked pretty vulnerable. He got badly hurt by journeyman Nikolai Furfer. He got dropped by non-puncher Nevin Pajkic. He got dropped by cruiserweight Steve Cunningham. On the come-up, Tyson Fury had his trials and tribulations, and he had his scares. And on the come-up, I felt it was made apparent that Tyson Fury never really had the best chin in the world. You know, look at the guys he was dropped by. Look at the guys who hurt him. You know, a lot of these guys, if not all of these guys, were not punchers. Yet Tyson Fury was still getting hurt. He was still getting clipped by, you know, lesser opposition, I guess. And even when Tyson Fury improved over the years, when he became a world-class heavyweight, Tyson Fury was always prone to, you know, switch off on the odd moment, you know, have lapses in concentration. The Deontay Wilder fight is a perfect example. You know, that fight should have been in the bag, but, you know, 2 moments of carelessness let Deontay Wilder back into that fight, and it got him a draw. You know, Tyson Fury is not a perfect fighter by any means. He never has been. He's very skilled, he's a great mover, he's fluid, he's a very good boxer, and arguably he is the most talented heavyweight out there right now. But all I'm saying is, you know, I've just never understood where this aura of invincibility came from. I've seen so many fans out there adamantly say Tyson Fury washes Anthony Joshua, Andy Ruiz, Deontay Wilder in a rematch. I really couldn't disagree more. And I've always been saying that. People who have followed this channel would realise I rate Tyson Fury. I think he's a very good fighter. On his day, he can beat anybody in the division. But listen, this guy is vulnerable. And on any given day, any one of the top 5 heavyweights could beat Tyson Fury. That's always been my opinion on Tyson Fury. I've seen this guy's career since get-go. I know what the vulnerabilities are. I know he's not the most durable. And he's open for certain shots. We saw that against Otto Wallin. We even saw that against Deontay Wilder if he was paying close attention. And if Wilder was paying close attention, there's things he can adjust on in that rematch. Trust me on that. All I'm saying is, I'm not buying this hype that Tyson Fury is above and beyond every single guy in the division. And I never have. Has this Otto Wallin performance made people realise that? Will people stop drinking the Kool-Aid and look at Tyson Fury for what he is? A very talented fighter who on any given day could beat anybody, but also on his day he could get knocked out and lose. I've got to say, I think the Tyson Fury PR campaign, they've played a blinder because they have tricked so many people into believing this guy is the number one guy in the division. They've tricked so many people, starting with the whole lineal champion angle, the man who beat the man, therefore he's the best. Couldn't be further from the truth. They painted out that Tyson Fury schooled Deontay Wilder. I hate to break it to you, but you don't get dropped twice in a schooling. A lot of those rounds were also very close in punch stats. That wasn't a schooling. If you think that's a schooling, you need to watch more boxing. Watch Usyk versus Gassiev, for example. Watch Mayweather versus Canelo. They were schoolings. Tyson Fury versus Deontay Wilder wasn't a schooling. It was very competitive. One guy boxed better. One guy scored 2 knockdowns and was more aggressive. It was very competitive. I mean, people out there actually believe that was a schooling. Jesus Christ. I just think the PR campaign, they've played a blinder in regards to Tyson Fury. How will they spin this Otto Wallin performance? I'm not sure. Time will tell. We will see in regards to that. But I do think the PR campaign has been a large reason of why Tyson Fury is held in the esteem that he is. And, not only that, a lot of people have, let's be honest, only really got onto Tyson Fury in the last 4 years, basically when he beat Vladimir. They never saw his career before that, so they was, easier to trick by the PR campaign. But if you watched his career before that, you would have seen the vulnerabilities and the flaws in his game. Not only that, you would have seen some of his career choices, not always the most smart, and he turned down certain fights on the come-up. Now, in hindsight, doesn't really matter because he became a champion, but, he turned down various fights on the come-up. Doesn't really get spoken about now. So, listen, I'm not sitting here and I'm not trying to attack Tyson Fury. Like I said, I think the guy is an exceptional fighter. He is a top 3 heavyweight on my list, and on any given day, the man can beat anybody in the division. He is a world-class heavyweight. I'm not debating that. All I'm saying is, the man isn't unbeatable. He does have his flaws. His chin isn't the best. I mean, he got buzzed by Otto Wallin, non-puncher. So, that's my point. That's all I'm trying to say. Just take a step back, stop drinking the Kool-Aid, and, see things for what they are. Again, I know Tyson Fury, he's a character. He's got an appealing story to a lot of people, but, yeah, just pay attention to what goes on in the ring, and pay less attention to what these promoters sell you. We will see what happens next with Tyson Fury. Hopefully we get the Deontay Wilder rematch. But, for those out there who are saying he schools Deontay Wilder easily in this rematch, I would love to know where you're getting your confidence from. Put it that way. I think that rematch is pretty much 50-50. Either guy could win it. I think if it goes to points, Tyson Fury should win. But Tyson Fury could get himself knocked out in that fight. We will see what happens. But, I'll take a step back and I'll enjoy the ride as a boxing fan while all of these guys fight each other. Well, hopefully that will happen anyway. Hopefully these guys fight each other. We will see. But yeah, they are just my thoughts on Tyson Fury, whether he was exposed or not. In my opinion, no. But, if you're one of these guys who hold Tyson Fury in such high esteem, was he exposed to you? The guys out there who believe this guy beats everybody with ease, was Tyson Fury exposed in this fight with Otto Wallin? I'm intrigued to hear your thoughts below. But yeah, listen, again, I want to reiterate, this isn't an attack on Tyson Fury. It really isn't. I'm just trying to, shed some realistic perspective on Tyson Fury, where he's at right now in his career, and his standing in the division. Of course, this is just my opinion. Who knows? Maybe Tyson Fury does go on to completely school Deontay Wilder, Anthony Joshua, Andy Ruiz, Alexander Usyk, but something tells me that's not going to happen. Time will tell. But yeah, share your thoughts below. I'm really intrigued to hear your thoughts on this topic, especially those who actually hold Tyson Fury in that high regards. So drop a comment below. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm sure we're going to get some Fury fanatics, you know, call me a hater, etc, etc. But it is what it is. Anyway, yeah. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Peace.